I'm on the Mexican side of the San Luis port of entry, and as you can see, there are migrant tents all lined up, all waiting to seek asylum. It was along this road by the Hill of Gravity Canal where two teenage boys were driving, failing to turn, in which their truck fell into this canal right here. The passenger was trapped inside as the truck sank, but the driver was able to get out with no injuries. This is a tunnel that was discovered by Sonora State Police and U.S. Customs and Border Protection. The tunnel is located just 5 minutes away from the San Luis port of entry. In this 7-page indictment document, it lists the 13 felony counts that 32-year-old Samuel Macias is facing. 10 include sexual exploitation of a minor. Thanks, Scott. The race between Republican candidate Carrie Lake and Democratic candidate Ruben Gallego has gotten tight as they have been going neck to neck in the last couple of weeks. Prop 314, formerly known as HCR 2060, is nicknamed Secure the Border Act. It's expected to impact the entire state, but specifically border communities that see a lot of migrant activity, like San Luis, Arizona. This device, called the Bolo Wrap, shoots a Kevlar rope onto an individual's arms or legs, letting them be taken into custody safely. Even I got to test it out. This bill continues on being stretched as the Arizona Farm Bureau says that the average cost for a Thanksgiving meal for 10 is about $2 more expensive compared to last year, but not as expensive as it was back in 2022. That's the sound of an aircraft flying over, which soon could be considered a public nuisance if House Concurrent Resolution 2023 is approved by voters in November. It took place here by Mongolia Avenue and Colorado Street by West Wetlands Park, where police responded to shots being fired. That's right, this rock right here in the Wendy's parking lot in the Fortuna foothills has been hit more times than it can count over the last couple of months as people take a tight turn over the curb, perhaps in a rush for a Frosty or a Wendy's 4 for $4.
And, you know, it's just a fun thing. And, live on TV. And there we have it.
I'm here at the Yuma County Fair, and many locals may say that the rides are the best part of the fair, but for me, I think it's the food. We start off our newscast with breaking news. Former President Donald Trump is safe after he was injured Saturday evening in what authorities say was a possible assassination attempt. It happened at a campaign rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. The Office of Traffic Safety awarded the Imperial County District Attorney's Office with a grant to support their specialized DUI prosecution team. This Labor Day weekend is still one of the busiest ever, with many traveling on the roads and in the sky. News 11's Danielle Burke-North shared the latest traveling numbers and spoke with some local travelers as they return. And on Sunrise, more than $220,000 were seized during a vehicle stop on Interstate 40. Welcome back. New on Sunrise. Fewer people died from extreme heat in the valley last year, marking the first time Maricopa County has reported a decrease in year-over-year heat deaths since 2014. And new on Sunrise, stealing cakes won't help you run any faster. The El Centro Border Patrol sector seized almost 500 pairs of Jordan shoes worth over $81,000 from 2 illegal immigrants. And officials at the University of California, Davis says that the Trump administration has revoked student visas for a dozen of international students, offering no explanation. The latest data shows inflation ticked up slightly last month. Higher prices could come just as Americans get ready to celebrate Thanksgiving. 34-year-old Fernando Malta was formally charged with a total of 8 felony counts, including first-degree murder and concealment of a dead body. Malta was arrested earlier this week in a neighborhood in Somerton by Yucca Street and Orange Avenue, the same place where the first suspect, 30-year-old Brittany Garcia, was arrested. The Yuma County Sheriff's Office say they found the body of the victim, 29-year-old Eric Cruz, in a vehicle in a canal near Avenue G and County 21st Street, close to San Luis, earlier this month. YCSO disclosed the relationship between the two suspects.
The first and the second suspect were in a relationship.
and their relationship with the victim.
It is believed that the suspects and the victim were acquaintances.
I spoke with a neighbor who lives close to where the arrests happened, asking him if he feels safe in the neighborhood.
¿Pero aquí se siente aquí seguro en este vecindario? Seguro no, pero...
Safe, no, but I make sure to lock up everything. Juan Carlos adding he is not surprised. Yeah, I've seen a lot of sketchy people going in and out of that house. He even recorded Somerton police and the U.S. Marshals when they arrested Brittany Garcia.
Brittany and Garcia, we know you're inside. You need to come out of the house now. This is the United States Marshal Service.
Juan Carlos recalling what it was like to witness the arrest. I just heard really loud sirens and the commotion that it caused.
Todo el escándalo que hizo.
Malta is currently being held at the Yuma County Jail on a $1 million cash-only bond and is scheduled to be back in court later this month. Reporting in Yuma, Valeria Rodriguez, News 11. Here at the border, things are getting tougher for those wanting to cross into the United States for more opportunities as there are more executive orders on immigration rolling out.
Nosotros, no como él dice.
We're not like how he says. We're not all criminals. A lot of us just want to work, better myself. That is Juan Angeles from Nayarit, who was deported just 4 days ago after spending 10 years in Kingman, Arizona. He says it happened on his way to work for a landscaping company. He shares what will keep him going after having to start over.
Mis hijos.
My kids are my life.
Mis hijos son mi vida ahorita. ¿Me entiende?
Angeles says his only choice now is to go back to his hometown as he won't be risking crossing illegally again.
Pues ahorita, pues usted.
Well, you know, we have been deported and things aren't that easy anymore.
No está tan fácil las cosas.
I also spoke with another migrant from Sonora who was using the CBP One app before it was shut down. Jesus Vargas says he has no other choice but to cross illegally.
¿Vale la pena arriesgarse para irse a Estados Unidos a pesar de todo lo que piensa hacer este presidente nuevo?
No, sí, vale la pena. Con tal, sí.
Yes, it'll be worth it. I know I'll be better off. He says it's the only way for him to get ahead.
A chambear, ir a trabajar y echarle tal.
To work and put in all the effort because I have to send money to my mom and siblings. I spoke to the director of one of the 2 migrant shelters in San Luis, Mexico.
Y pues sabemos que vienen cansados del camino y sabemos que pues están luchando por él.
We know that they are tired from their journey, that they are fighting for that American dream, but things are getting tough. Pacheco says this is only the start of what is to come as more immigration policies are implemented.
Está muy difícil y no es como cuando empezó a entrar.
Things are really tough right now. It's not like when people first started coming. We're now getting prepared to welcome all the influx of people. We will closely be following the latest immigration policies as they unfold. You can visit our website at kyma.com to stay up to date. Reporting from the border, I'm Valeria Rodriguez.